am now at the Mike Holmes event. There are lots of people here. And today Mike Holmes will give a lecture on how to buy a right home and how to and so forth. Also, I think he'll give us construction tips as well.
So I try to help those who I can and educate you by watching. And when you think of this happens to you, and when it happens to you, it will change your life forever. You first started talking about it, a lot of this came from the lessons you learned from your dad and how you wanted to make things right ultimately and have this show make it right. Does the motivation change though over 10 years? No, that's what this is about. Again, I don't care about TV or anything. I don't think you do, it's just what you do. You want to make money. Yes, I want to make money. So why do you get into this? I want to make money. But you can never succeed when you desire to make money. You have to have the desire to do it right, and then money follows. So you will teach doing smart. In other words, it takes people to make change.
All right, let's get started. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Hey, that's not half bad. We'll let it slide. Some of you are still drinking your coffees. Do me a favor real fast. If you have an empty seat next to you, if you'll just put your hand up so my staff can see so we can get other folks in the room. Just a single seat that's open next to you. Okay, so you can see them, Sam, you got them all? All right. Hey, and one over here as well. Okay, great. On behalf of Pathway Events, thank you. On behalf of Pathway,
You're running the company. For 2 years, and so to put that under contract with a lot of money, I was impressed by that, and I said yes. And it was the beginning to, I guess you could say, my career, even though I had finished my first basement at 12 and did electrical at 6 under my father.
Wow.
I was a bit of a freak. I wanted to know everything to do with construction. It's just what I do. When I was 21, I finished this bathroom that I designed and completed for this wonderful woman, and I gotta say, it was big. I took a bedroom and a bathroom and turned it into a bathroom. She wanted a dream bathroom. So I brought my dad in because he was a licensed plumber and he worked at GMC. So he did this on the side. And I brought him in to do the rough-in plumbing, and then I completed the whole bathroom. So it probably took me about 6 weeks because it was I'm talking a cedar line walk-in closet, television, half-moon jacuzzi tub, a custom shower stall. You name it, we did it. That's what she wanted. When it was done, let me tell you, she walked around the street going, "Oh my God, you're gonna come see my bathroom." She brought in strangers. It was really freakish. My father, I brought him back to take a look at it, and he comes into the bathroom and he says, he starts swearing at me. And I'm like, what the hell's going wrong? What is wrong with you? And he goes, "Mike, you did a really good job." So I'm thinking, "Dad, you can do this in your sleep, for Christ's sake. So you know exactly what you're doing." He says, "No, I can't, Mike." He says, "I taught you young." And he says, "You taught language I don't even understand." At that moment, I knew my father was proud of me, and we continued this relationship in the construction world. Next thing you know, television pops up by total accident. And it was an accident, believe me, because I wanted nothing to do with TV. I'm not a guy that does TV. I was giving the guy crap on the channel because I didn't like the shows. To be honest with you, I thought they were pretty well crappy. Why? I could tell there was no permits. I could tell they were teaching incorrectly. And I was starting to tell them what type of show I thought they should have. Next thing you know, he's like, "We want you to do it." And I laughed. In the long run, I said, I own the show or I'm not doing it, because I'm a Leo. Now, HGTV at the time, that was 14 years ago, boy, they said, no problem. And that show became #1, went around the world, broke so many records, and I know today they wish they had owned the show. But it doesn't matter. Why do you think the show did so well around the world?